to make sure everything's loaded here. It is. Hello, everyone. Greetings, salutations.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah, sure.
Hey. Oh my god.
What the heck? Okay. All right.
Hi.
All right. Okay. Sure.
Sorry, I was sorry. We had like a scenario and I played it out in my head and it made me angry. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's my fault.
It's you know what? All's
we thought
forgiven.
you were gonna leave us forever and go get milk. So
What?
Yeah, it's like the hypothesis of like, what if you put us on like bareback guys and did your intro thing, but then you never came back,
And then never
like,
came back
later, and then 3 hours later, you were like, "All right, guys, great session."
God, what a
Later.
Actually, you know what? That does sound like a pro strat. Now hold up. Hold up. Maybe we can make that. Maybe we can make that work. Yeah. Okay.
You have to like stay muted and deafened, but like have a way to secretly monitor our like voice feed here so that like you can just hear everything that we're saying, and that's the stream. It's just like us being confused.
That's creepy as fuck. What the hell? Nah, I'm gonna pass on that. Anyways, hello everyone. We are now in session 2 of season 2 of Into the Shadows Breach, and today we will be starting where we left things off. But how did we leave things off? For that, I will go ahead and pass the mic over to Naomi. Naomi, give us the recap, please.
Oh, I would be most delighted to. So, on the first session of season 2...
Stop. No. I'm vetoing that.
My name is Quivarius Trinitaire, and I'm here to give you the recap of everything that has happened in session 1. Do you not want to hear it from me?
YouTube. It's that guy. YouTube, go ahead and skip ahead like 3 minutes. Yeah, go on, Naomi. You could,
Okay, having run for days and nights to return to a burning Kolkirk and come up with a plan of action with Cheetle, the body was exhausted. Everyone took their rest as Cheetle and Marius, on stimulants to stay awake through the night, cleared away the Peacekeeper's body and the dead hunters and citizens of Kolkirk. There were less bodies than Cheetle feared, meaning more than a few had fled rather than being cut down by the Peacekeeper. We've arrested somewhat, ate eggs and ham and got a schmoovin'. Cheetle needed a day to prepare the shards for the barge, and it was our job to round up those of Wardenfell who needed evacuating and bring them back to Kolkirk. Marius did straight-up cocaine directly into his veins, courtesy of our fav, and we were off. We met Vorfin along the way. He wasn't too excited at the prospect of us leaving, but he understood. There were only 3 children to take with us. Tay, Thorin, and a girl that was unwilling to speak. We made for Kolkirk once more, and upon her arrival, reanimated the Peacekeeper. The fight was badass. Gareth dueled him twice. Vizika went down. Gareth went down twice. Cheats did Omega drugs. Vanya let loose her auto arrow trap, and Marius swung his hammer like a big dog, and we took him down with Cheats doing a sick thumbs up flip whippy final blow. And that was where we ended it. Yes.
Okay.
That's the recap.
All right. Hey, thanks. You know, that was great. Appreciate that. That was,
Oh. Oh, I see.
Welcome back, YouTube.
Yeah, and welcome back. We're back. Okay.
I woke up that way.
If someone in the comment section could go ahead and put the tag in when to come back in, that would be appreciated. Absolutely, that'd be fantastic, wonderful. All right, YouTube missed out. Yeah, that's right. That's fucking right. All right, but you missed the most important part, or maybe you did say it and I just didn't understand you. Y'all leveled up. Hey, from the defeat of the Peacekeeper, the last Peacekeeper, you all are now level 8, correct?
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super awesome.
It is super awesome. So let's go. I'm gonna look at some character sheets. I know some of you guys did your leveling within Foundry, and that's all good to go as well. To everyone else that didn't, we'll start with the Zika, who is currently dying. Well, actually, no. We'll wrap up today's activities. Currently, it is the second day of the final week of the month of Cantor. It is 11 in the evening. The battle lasted a whole 30 seconds. That's Pog. Yeah, we're approaching over to the next day. So I'll go ahead and unpause that. And yeah, what do you guys? This is like right after the battle. The Peacekeeper has collapsed onto the ground, and yeah, it's just completely fallen over. Most of you beaten and worn, with the exception of Cheats, who had taken a long rest and leveled immediately. Good on Cheats. So
It's called lethargy. Okay.
What the... Oh, holy.
Fucking Ethan.
Sheesh.
I was also unscathed. Thank you.
She was sleeping. And yes, the sniper also unscathed as you approached the group. The stage is set, and it's yours, so feel free to go for it, everyone.
It would be Marius who'd be having already harvested that whatever remnants he could from the Peacekeeper when the others had gathered, sort of prying off of the full plate, wrenching free the blades from its hand.
An hour will pass as you turn about and do that. Is anyone else doing anything during this hour?
Gareth would like to rest.
Everyone's
Zika
kind of
also nap.
Everyone's kind of sitting, resting a little bit.
Can I actually do something?
What would you like to do?
Can I create my poison?
Yes, you can if you'd like. You'll spend the hour using your poison kit. For, I believe, let me go and double check this real quick. As a bonus action, gain proficiency in the poison kit has create special poison. For the following deadly poisons, granting you the following benefits. You make a damage roll, you deal poison damage. I'm trying to figure out where the poison making part is. Is it the the create poison? Here we are. Okay. With 1 hour of work using a poisoner's kit and expending 50 gold pieces worth of materials, or 50 credits in this case, you can create 3 doses of a potent poison. Currently, within your inventory is 1,000 credits. Would you like to spend 50 credits to create the poison?
Yes, please.
All right, so you're going to go in. And yeah, so Vanya is going to spend the hour crafting 3 poisons, which you can now apply upon. Use 3 doses, a potent poison. I don't think the poison has an expiration. Let me double check here real quick. DC 14, 2d8 poison damage. All right. I don't even see any limits, which is pretty cool. So you just have 3 poisons.
Excellent.
One moment, please. I shall add that to your character sheet now. 3 potent poisons. Let's see, consumable. Do I got potions here? Yes, that works. And then I can do this. Hey yo, let's 8. 3 poisons. And then yeah, so you can apply a poison, which is great. 3 poisons are now within your inventory. After the hour passes, you will successfully, Marius, extract the following items that I gave you guys before. The +2 Demise of Rebellion, a magical sword with various attributes, and a +2 suit of full plate, which is the armor of the Peacekeeper itself, as described before from you guys extracting this armor from the Peacekeeper, you will see this shriveled husk of a corpse once animated, a greater power, allowing the Peacekeeper its movement and keeping its to push forward. So, the question on that end is who's going to hold on to the sword? Who's going to hold on to the full plate?
We'll be taking the full plate.
You'll be taking the full plate. Understood. Give me one moment, please.
I do not believe we settled on
The sword. Yes. Or who will at least be holding on to the swords.
I can take this sword for now. I might be able to make use of it.
Plate. Yes, the plate armor, not full plate. Sorry, that's my third edition speak coming out.
Well, I'll take full plate. It's all right.
Well, I mean, it's plate armor. They're both the same fucking thing. All right, so I'm going to unequip this. I'm going to equip this. Your AC is a beautiful 20 now.
Ooh, I can't. I do have to perform a thing before I can actually wear it.
You unequip this and equip that back. I understand.
Yeah, like to make it like a functional thing like Marius can actually wear, I have to undergo at least an hour working on it.
I understand. I'm going to reduce this. And yes, the +2 demise rebellion shall be placed in Gareth's inventory. A very rare weapon. Its current market value is 12,000 credits. Correct.
Oh my.
But you'll see what the
Yeah,
full.
who's gonna buy the evil sword though? Unless it's another bad guy.
Collector.
eBay.
Oh, we just skip that piece of information. You would just skip that.
Not the Peacekeeper
know.
puts a bid in for.
Not the last
Not the-
peacekeeper on IO is his name, like his character.
Yes, I will take that sword off your hands, Rings hands.
I don't know why, you sound incredibly evil. I'm just. That's probably really rude, but like.
Yes, the final
You can't
piece
just
of
say that.
the final piece of the puzzle. I'll take that off your hands.
What? Yeah. What?
Okay.
All right, 12,000.
No.
Woohoo! The plate armor is worth 40,000 credits, so we're having a good time. Oh, sorry, not 40,000. That would be silly. 41,500 credits. There we go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it's kind of cheap, huh?
Apologies about that. Didn't mean to take that away from you. So yes, you will successfully extract that. The withered husk of the whatever was once upon a time within the armor of the Peacekeeper is no more. You have the +2 plate armor within your inventory, Marius, the sword placed within the inventory of Gareth. And that an hour has passed. It is currently midnight. It is the third day, the final week of Cantor.
Did
Nah.
Beetle come back after we killed them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's been
Where
away.
is he?
Well, it had been an hour. Never mind. Yeah, where is that motherfucker?
I'm
Hey,
clicking
isn't there a
short
little
rest.
boat with his kids?
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, we're in there. Oh. Hello. We did it.
Cheetle actually would have come back after a couple of minutes. So while you were taking apart that, Cheetle will look around and during that hour as well, just see this, just immediately watch as Marius is scrapping apart the armor of the Peacekeeper, and as Cheetle approaches, is there some way we can make sure that thing is, dead? Dead this time, like permanently dead?
He'd up nod to Vanya and gesture to the head of the Peacekeeper.
And what would Vanya do?
I'm sorry, I missed what Crown said.
Marius basically gave her the signal to like end this motherfucker rightly.
So Vanya will take her rifle, turn it around so that it's now the glaive part that she's going to use, and she's going to just penetrate the throat of the peacekeeper until it reaches the ground, basically. Just really angry and really, just like she means it.
Yeah.
And she does.
Cheadle will look on, not wincing, just staring as you would decapitate the husk of the peacekeeper. Just kind of give a loud sigh, and he would just state as he kind of like looks over this husk, this corpse. I'm not sure what happened. I made sure to finish him myself. How was he able to reanimate?
You specifically told us that the energy that surrounded him was very similar to the energy that surrounded like Mikhail and the other hunters, right?
Absolutely.
Wrenching up the armor and sort of like his other hand sort of working at tearing free whatever built up sort of viscera had gathered on the inside.
There was an energy that surrounded him very similar to what we fought when we found Mikhail and the others. I imagine that entity, that looming figure in the north is responsible.
Are we talking about that Cosmo kid?
I believe so.
So that thing's influence can reach all the way down here to Kulkirk. Didn't you say it was by the gate?
Last we saw it, yes.
That's not good. Oh, that's not good. And that thing only came out a couple of days ago. Its power stirring around the gate breach.
And it's only gonna be getting stronger and stronger.
Worse and worse, yeah. We don't have much time here. All right. Fortunately, I've moved most of the stuff on the barge. But I think a rest is in order before we take off. You kind of see at this point, when he says a rest, you'll watch as Cheadle just... You can see the exhaustion just sort of immediately fall over Cheadle. And he's been working, you know, he's been working just as hard as Marius has been, but without the muscle relaxants or the drugs to keep him going. And you can see the bags beginning to weigh underneath his eyes, and he's just... I've got the kids packed up in the barge. I'm gonna move a few more supplies there. And then...
Sorry, go on.
No, and then he's like, and the rest of you, go ahead and get some rest. I can finish the preparations in the barge.
Yeah, Gareth will stand up.
Should we load on and rest in the barge, perhaps?
That might not be a bad idea. I could probably
do that. Is there any alcohol left in town?
That's a good question.
I could use a drink myself. Oh, he looks over at your staff and says, yeah, I packed.
Me too.
I packed plenty of the supplies over in the Hunter's Lodge. Some of the finest wines we had there for celebration. Sure, you can find some use for it too in that staff of yours.
Oh yeah.
But perhaps we should save our drinking until we get the barge moving.
Okay.
This earns a very approving nod from Marius.
Wouldn't do us any good to be intoxicated in an area where that cosmic creep has such influence.
Vanya is going to put her hand on Cheadle's shoulder and she's gonna look at him.
He jumps a little bit.
She's just gonna get startled.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't do too good for the touching. I'm sorry about that.
I should have asked.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, well, I guess I wasn't saying, but you should get some rest. You've worked a lot.
Cheadle give a small smile and say, "If it was only that easy. Look, I appreciate the concern, but as head hunter of the shadow hunters, there's no time for me to rest. Not yet. I gotta get the barge ready to go and prepared. It wasn't supposed to leave for months now. I've been working pretty hard on that, and I'm almost done. Once the barge starts moving, then, and only then, will I take that rest."
Allow me to give you a hand with the rest of the preparations.
He looks at your broken body.
Covered in blood.
Look, Gareth, I appreciate that, but you went toe-to-toe with a peacekeeper. And he smiles at you when he says that. That's the kind of shit that earns you a place in the hall. Where stories can be told and songs can be sung with you as the focus. And there will be plenty of singing one day. This I promise you, but nah, man. Maybe you should take a rest, big guy. You too, Vazika. You look like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, I feel like shit. That's why I want to drink.
Look, you want to rest over on the barge? That'll be fine. I'll see. Maybe I can get that thing going by the time we leave. I know we were gonna wait, but I don't think we have the time. And then you're gonna see this sort of like that horrible realization of like that realization of the original objective was to wait to see if any more from Wardenfell would come, and then they would take it. And now that bitter truth that there's just, the longer you remain here, the more endangered you become. He looks again at the husk of the peacekeeper.
They were gonna come in the morning.
I don't think there's any time. He turns over to you. Look, all of you are still, looks at an unconscious Cheats. Most of you are still standing. A peacekeeper is not an easy feat to defeat, to survive against, let alone kill. You'll probably have the potential to be one of the strongest hunters we've seen cross through here. Just as strong as the originals of over at Atropa over 1,000 years ago. We're gonna need all of you standing and ready to fight. If we have any hope to kill this cosmic creep. And the longer we wait here, the riskier we are to, what, bring half a dozen, maybe a dozen people onto the barge? I know it's cruel. I know it's cold. But he hesitates for just a moment before he pushes through. 12 people's lives is not worth an entire planet. This is a promise we're gonna have to break. We need to leave.
All right.
Well, do you have anything for me to carry? Point it out.
You're gonna watch as Cheadle just sort of shakes his head because he knows you're not gonna let it go. There's a box over here. He points over. It's, just move that over.
There's a box over here.
Very good.
Yeah.
How about you carry cheats?
Oh yeah. He nods. There's a sheets over here.
Maybe, yeah.
It's okay. The box is fine.
She's not quite ready to walk yet, so
Yeah, just
yeah, some help here would be great.
yeah, go ahead and get her on the barge.
Come on now, up cheats. Let's get it. Cheats?
She's like this yellow, like gas seeping out her mask, and she's like conked out.
Gareth will just look back at Marius. Kind of
She-
mini shrug.
She gets like that after copious use. I can carry her, or Vanya can, if you wish to help Cheeto.
Vanya will just grab her arms and kind of lower herself, put sheets on her back, kind of like a piggyback ride, and we'll just start walking.
Just one more, Labor, one more. She just like
Sure,
slumps
sure.
against her back.
All right, I've got this box then.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, I hope it's a heavy box.
Of course.
Is it a heavy box?
It feels like a heavy box. You're broken.
What's in this?
Oh.
Solid stone?
Oh, you know. A pair of broken ribs, probably. Looking at your torso.
You know, rocks.
You know,
Gareth will head straight to the barge.
All right, you guys are free to walk over to the western part of the map. And you're free to move as well as if you're being carried. Cheats. You're going to watch as the husk still has the lingering energy of Cosma hovering there. Marius, what are you doing?
Same thing he had done before they went to the gate, sort of studying the crystal. Marius has his hammer at his side. He is muttering in a very old tongue. Perhaps a prayer or a curse. It's not certain.
Gareth trips.
Oh, come on.
Are you okay?
There was
Bye.
a rock. There was a rock there. I'll get it. I'll get it together. Don't worry.
Just this echoing clatter through the valley. Somebody ate shit.
Yeah, it happens. Cheadle's gonna look over at Marius. As you guys will leave the map. Oh, you guys are fucking leaving the map. God damn.
We're gone.
I'm in the void.
Yeah, you are. Cheadle will shake his head. Yeah, I know. It's amazing how things will just change in a day. Here at Asmodia, you know?
Marius is not in agreement.
This
How are you
thing,
feeling?
I'm fine. I've seen worse. You're free to make an insight check.
I'm going to. Oh, I just not. I don't think it would. I can't roll.
Oh, something's lagging.
Robot voice.
Robot.
Ooh,
Beep boop beep
something.
boop.
Stand by.
Oh,
Sound better now.
stand by.
Is Foundry black for everyone else? Too?
Yeah, you guys have
okay,
left
okay,
the
okay.
you've left
Cool,
the
cool.
map, so I've removed your tokens.
I think I'm. Oh,
There you are.
Ah.
We'll take the 8, and you'll nod.
I believe new headmaster. He's holding it together perfectly fine.
Go ahead and as he watches as Gareth just eats shit. You should probably help him. I'll be there soon.
Make sure you burn the body.
I will. You should probably work on your voice modulation. It's sound a little. That's
Oh, what's it? He like taps us. What? Oh, did it break again? Oh, I can't walk.
Well,
I'm lagging. I can't walk.
probably should fix your legs too.
His armor just on the fritz.
Oh dear, who's gonna work on this? Let me just go ahead and Cheetle will pull from his pouch several explosives that was left behind from the hunters in the hunter's hall, and kind of begins to stack them all around the body. Where the hell did everybody go? Oh, it's because there's no vision because everyone left the map. Cool.
Oh, I thought you could see through your. I can't see anymore.
No, you're
I
good.
didn't mean
I also got rid of you. The last thing you'll hear as you all will approach the barge, for off in the distance, is just this explosion in the background.
An approving nod, though nobody is there to see it. Satisfied that the last peacekeeper is hopefully gone.
All right. Okay, give me a moment, please. Now loading. One moment, please. Oh, this'll be fun. Curious how this is gonna work. He said ominously.
What?
Huh? Mm-hmm. 1 second, please.
One moment, please.
Please wait.
One moment, please.
Uno momento, por favor.
Multilingual.
You all will awaken in the bunks of the barge that is now currently moving out of Asmodia.
This is cozy. I like it.
Oh my god.
Shoots his face down into her pillow.
I don't even remember the last however long we've been here. But seems we've departed.
So, before you all depart, quote unquote, let's go ahead, and now that long rests have been completed, we're gonna go ahead and get your leveling up done. So, first off, I have to let me close a bunch. I have apparently a bunch of windows open, as you do.
As one does.
As one does. Give me 1 moment, please.
Windows let you see outside.
Windows. On the barge? Nah, this is like a military barge. You're got like in this little room over here. Okay.
Recovered -2 hit points.
Hey, you're killing it, man.
Yeah, I had temp HP.
Oh,
It took my HP away.
Give me that. That's not yours.
Fucking bad.
All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and start out with Vanya. Vanya,
Haha. Ha 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 ha.
what did you take for your 8th level?
So, now Vanya is basically a ranger cleric, because
Whoa.
that's what I got. Magic Initiate Cleric, which allows me to learn 2 cantrips of my choice from the cleric's spell list. And then in addition, I get 1 more 1st level spell from the cleric spell list. So the spells that I chose are, actually the 2 cantrips are Spare the Dying and Mending. And then Command is going to be the 1st level spell.
Very cool.
For Spare the Dying, I will... I think I'm going to be using that so much.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to. Have to use it, but... You know.
All right, let's get you up to 8th level.
Yes.
One moment.
Indeed.
Okay. And then I will be dragging over, 1 second. You'll not be taking that ASI. Instead, you'll be taking a feat. Ooh, let's see here. You said Magic Initiate, correct?
I did.
All right, Magic
Say that.
Initiate Cleric.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Okay. Excellent. And your spells are going to be Spare the Dying, Mending, and Command. All right. Done. Okay, and your hit points are now currently at 80.
Ooh, very nice. Not that I need hit points. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wait.
I gotta go through multiple... One moment. All right, next up is Vazika. Vazika, you've just earned your 8th level as a monk.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll that 8. What did you take an ASI or did you take a feat?
I took an ASI 2 in dexterity for a total of 18.
I'm pogging.
Yeah.
You now have an 18 dexterity. Initiative has increased. Armor class has increased. And now I think dexterity is your preferred attack stat over wisdom because of that.
Indeed.
All right, so let me make sure your unarmed strikes reflect that. Yep, your unarmed strikes still say dex, and this one is also dex. Perfect. Your quarterstaff, I'll make sure it says dex. Yep, your quarterstaff. Oh yeah, everything is already set to dex because I think they were both matched to begin with.
Yes.
And then your booze hound, also dex, also proficient. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, that's an easy ass level up. Let's go. All right, I don't have to do anything about Marius. Marius.
Yes, level 8, my hit points are now 80, and I bumped up my intelligence score to 16. I'm gigabrained now.
Woo!
All of my stuff increased, so I can infuse more items. I get Flash of Genius increase. I get magical tinkering increases. I've just become better in every way.
wow.
Okay.
How does that feel? You know, becoming better, being
He
good.
threw up in the middle of the night, and
okay.
quickly realized not everything was okay.
All right.
Sometimes
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta puke. Okay. Cheats. For your level up, what did you end up doing?
She just left the channel.
Oh, sick.
She's back.
Cheats. What did you end up taking for your level up? Okay.
I took an ASI.
Excellent. And what abilities did you level?
I took an ASI and put it full 2 points into Dex. So now I have a 20 Dex.
Hell yeah. I was laughing because I thought you were just like, I took an ASI and that was all you were gonna tell me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, now
Figure it out,
my AC
wizard.
went up. Or it was supposed to. I had a 20 AC before. Where did it go?
Well, I think you were under the effects of haste, so that has been removed. Your AC is now 18.
Well, I now have a 20 AC with haste.
There it is.
Drugs. Yeah, and I have an 18 AC. It went up, and I hit harder, and I all around just am better.
Better, baby.
I just am better, you know?
All right.
You're just built different.
I came out of physical therapy. My legs work great.
Oh.
Thank you for that increase.
All right, so let me just configure.
I also threw up in the middle of the night. Well, for different reasons. His made him smarter.
Yeah. All right, Gareth.
I am stronger. I have now 20 strength. I took 2 points for that.
God.
I improved in one way.
I am happy to announce that we got our first triple digit hit points in the party.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Don't gonna lose them all.
Oh, shit. How many? How many? How many?
Gareth is currently at 104 hit points.
Oh.
God damn.
Stop it.
Sorry, I had it ready.
Stop it. What is this, 2016? Jesus. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and get these here as well. Because, of course.
Oh.
Okay.
That's where I was sleeping.
Oh, over here. Where were you sleeping?
The corner bed, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Okay. And with that, we unpause. The children are still asleep. It's been a arduous and just terrible time. But you guys have received your 8 hours of sleep over in the like this bunk area, where typically soldiers would be sent over from Kathos to Asmodia, back and forth. And now the barge is taking you ahead. The stage is set. You're free to walk about the stage.
Is there are we familiar at all with this ship, or is this like brand new to us?
Oh no, you guys would be familiar. It's a barge. It's rather small size. It is currently powered by a low-powered shard that is able to maintain its power while you are in Asmodia. But it does take away a lot of power from the shard. So typically, the barge's trips are one way because the energy is drained so much while you are within the Asmodia borders. The barge is capable of it's not so much a barge like a boat is a barge. It's kind of like a shard ship. So it's floating over like the waters and land masses. Actually, let me go and show you where you guys are going to be doing.
Ooh, I love that.
Allow me to take you to the IO map. So, I'm gonna point over here and zoom in. You guys are currently over here. This is the southern gate breach where you guys came from. No, I'm sorry. That's not southern. That's not where you are. You guys are over here. This is where the southern gate breach is. This right over here around this area is currently where Cosmatara is. You guys are leaving Colkirk, which is over here. And you will be heading around the coast over here of the only water that's there. And kind of sort of follow very close to these land masses. The objective is you're going to be crossing around this area over here and eventually pass over through the arid lands and deserts of Asmodia, which you will continue to fly over. The deserts of Asmodia are especially dangerous because of sandworms, which are make their way within there. So traveling the deserts are not good. You'll kind of cross over here, where over to the left is quite literally the only actual city that Asmodia has, which is the farthest away from the breach as possible. And it is a pretty closed off city where, as you have learned from over here, some of the higher class citizens of Asmodia have made their home. And to keep their people safe, they have sealed off the city to outsiders, including other Asmodians.
What is this place called?
Are you putting it on your fucking hit list?
I'm taking my notes.
Taking my notes of places I'm going to blow up. Yeah. This is the metropolis of Tamor. And they have the way they've handled it. They're kind of like a principality / they're on their own. To do what they do, they have agreed to not receive any assistance from the Ionian Senate and to go it on their own. So not many people actually know what happens behind the walls of Tamor. All it's known is people just kind of go, all right, you just kind of leave it alone, and they take care of their own and only their own. The metropolis of Tamor is kind of located. This entire desert area would have been where Lux was over 1,000 years ago. So this desert part of Asmodia is like old Lux. And then all of this were like the breaches and everything. That's old Asmodia.
Gorgeous. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Wait, and
So-
we're heading to Tamor?
No, absolutely not. You're going to be crossing over the deserts.
Okay.
Shoot us on sight.
Yeah, they would. They have a sizable military over in Tamor, that is privatized and kept within their walls. So anyone that is not welcome in Tamor is shot on sight, pretty much. That is how they keep their food supply, by managing how much of their population could be within those walls. So not exactly the best of places, but unfortunately, a tale as old as time, as history tends to repeat itself in Asmodia far more often than it should, sadly. Jesus fucking Christ, Brett. Asmodia is a ruined ass continent, okay? And there are the darkest aspects of humanity here. And yes, as Asmodian history tends to unfortunately repeat itself. So, but yes, you guys are actually gonna be crossing through the desert, passing through here. The closer you can stay to the landmass, the more energy will be preserved and saved for the barge, because the barge can't just be like, all right, we're going to go around Asmodia in the space area over here. Once you start hitting outside of the arc, the barge really starts to sap away in power. So this route has been planned for a very long time of when to cross through. So you'll be crossing over here of the old Luxian desert. And as you cross past here into the Sentry Tower, over here, which could also be a resting place, which you guys will not be doing. That is where you'll be leaving the Ark of Asmodia and actually entering into the open space. The good news is once you leave here, after a little bit of extra energy is spent on the barge, the dampening fields that Asmodia produces from the shadow stuff that's in the air kind of fades away, because at that point you are departing from Asmodia. From there, you will continue to sail on until you reach the city of Clayberry, which has a port over there, and that is typically where soldiers and old hunters go back and forth. And that is going to be your entry point into Kathos. And that is the is the goal.
Oh no. Nah.
Okay. All right, so back. That is your route.
Delightful.
Beautiful. Oh Jesus, the kids are there.
Thank you very much, Dungeon Master. Very enlightening. Oh my God, children.
It's a horror game now.
But yeah, you guys are free to roam about.
Imagine now battle music starts.
Yeah, we're in initiative when we come back.
Yeah, right? Why?
Wait.
Why?
Sleepy.
Deep.
Sleepy.
So, it's actually Vanya's first time ever on sea. So she's not used to it at all. So she's currently. Is there a window here?
Nope.
That I can. Okay. So she is. You see her kind of holding her mouth and like frantically, kind of trying to leave this room. Because,
Got it.
Yeah.
Understood.
Right.
1 second. No, it's fine. I have to permanently fix Vizika so people can stop asking me about it. 1 second.
Why is she so big?
What? Why is she that size? I don't like
Imagine
it.
a zoom effect. Every time you look at her, it just like zooms in on her face like menacingly.
Yeah.
The music gets quiet.
Slamming fists on desk. Racklings are supposed to be small.
I tried
yeah,
this door. Does it open?
Yeah, it opens.
Wait, do these doors, if they are locked, they just won't open?
Yeah. If I have the door locked, you won't be able to open it.
Oh, okay.
So right now, you can open it.
She opens it, sees Cheetle, and closes it.
Okay. Cool.
I don't want to talk to that fucking guy.
And then she pillages the kitchen.
So you're
Here we
gonna.
go.
Goes.
Here we
So
go.
as-
Vanya will go and throw up in the sink.
Oh,
Oh.
Vizika
God, we're a bunch
changes
of
her
mommy
mind.
babies. Oh my
So
God.
you guys are going to be on this barge for a while. So food preservation is very good. Just FYI.
And what do
She's
you
not
want me
gonna-
to do? Like eat it back up? Like what?
I'm
Why
not
are you
talking.
saying this?
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
talking about the vomit. I'm talking about Vizika digging through food.
Well, as soon as Vanya
Eat your vomit.
vomits in the sink, Vizika leaves.
All right.
hello.
Oh. Well, good morning to you. Did you get some rest?
Yeah. Vanya threw up in the sink. Is there
Yeah.
any food anywhere else?
No, we have some food stuff over there. I mean, I suppose you could go ahead and check the crates if you want.
Okay.
Probably should have some there. Oh, Vizika,
Yeah.
just pats the belly. Just keep it low, okay? We gotta make that food last.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and shrink.
That was a
That
dangerously
was very
long
not
pause.
genuine.
Alright. Just gonna look for food.
All right, you dig through the crates. You will find a box filled with rations.
She will
This just
eat
turned
two.
into a do not starve game.
She will eat 2. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, she consumes 2. Give me 1 second while I document that.
Self-control.
That's self-control.
Yes.
All right, give me 1 quick second. I have to calculate something real quick. 28 times 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9. Okay. Times 9. All right. So you're eating 2, is that correct?
Yep.
Understood. 2 has been reduced.
Oh.
Toilets, bathrooms. All right. So as Vizika just explores around the map. Hold on, I gotta pause because I have to do something. There we go. You're good. What is everyone else doing?
Earth was exploring.
I have to pause again. Sorry. All right, you're good.
First time flying? I'll take that as a yes. Be sure to have some water when you can. You want to stay hydrated. I'll leave you to it then.
All right. You come back outside.
Oh.
Hey, how you feeling?
Much better now.
Okay.
I am nervous about the trip.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't left Asmodia before, so not sure what quite to expect.
Oh, yeah? First time outside of Asmodia, huh?
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
Well, the good news is, we won't be leaving Asmodia anytime soon. I'm trying to get the crystal to go just a little bit faster, but I think it's gonna take us some time before we get there. I'm not entirely certain how long it's gonna take, though. Looks over at Vizika walking by, and you're just gonna see this sort of like concerned expression over on Cheadle's face.
She's scampering. She's going fast. She's like skipping along the walls.
I'm worried about our food supply.
Is there anything we can do along the way?
Oh, well, rumor has it you're a bit of an angler.
I've done some angling.
Yes.
Well, I happen to put some fishing rods over in the boxes. We might need some extra food supplies if you're willing to catch it. I'm just a little bit worried about, what we might actually catch.
Well, can't be worse than a peacemaker, can it?
He shrugs a little bit, and he just is just like, I can't, you really don't know, you just don't know. Oh dear.
Well, we won't be using that big of bait, right? So nothing too large will catch on, I would hope.
Yeah, okay. But if you want to do some fishing, now's the time. In this leg of the trip, we're going to be sailing over what little seas Asmodia has left. Once we get to the old Luxian Desert, however, our fishing opportunities are going to be at a minimum, and I'm not fishing up sandworms. Although, he scratches his chin a little bit, I guess we could always hunt down some sandworms for the meat. Ooh, but that's going to be a dangerous thing in itself, and I'd rather you all be standing for that. And then once we cross the Ark, or go outside the Ark to space, there's nothing we're going to be able to get there. But we might, we might need some, so yeah.
Well, we best get to it then. Where are those rods?
Oh, yeah, it's, right over there in those boxes.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
He'll go rifling through the boxes.
All right, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna come over here, over to Marius and Cheats.
Marius is sort of looming, making sure that Cheats is still breathing.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
She's breathing. Yeah, she's like pushes her like face out of direct face out of the pillow.
You can stay here if you like. I'm heading out to the main quarters.
Kind of like sits up, and she'd go to get off of like the bed, and not realize that she's on the top bunk. It just.
There would be an attempt, a sort of like bracing hand, seeing her just trying to like walk off.
She just like hits her head on the bar. Who the fuck put me on the top bunk?
You put yourself up there.
I did?
Mhm.
I don't remember that. Woman.
I can tell.
Idiot. Where's
Never mind.
everybody?
They left. Vanya seems to have an irritable stomach when it comes to flying, and I imagine Vizika is rummaging through what supplies we have left.
Sorry.
If the door is open to like the bunk,
Yes, it is.
you know, it is okay. Like you can hear it in the background, like.
There she is now.
Yeah. She's kind of like wipes at her mouth. Yeah, you ain't been there. My head.
Drink some water, rest up. I still believe that we are traveling within Asmodia. I don't imagine that we've made much in the way of progress over land or sea, so I'll be out in the main quarters if you need me. And if you are going to stay here, just keep an eye on the children.
Yeah. If I do.
If you do.
She's kind of like lingers like a hand out, like she was gonna wave, and then just kind of drops it as she like looks over the kids with this face of, oh fuck.
Marius, you'll walk outside, being greeted by the Dead Sea air of Asmodia. Hey, good morning, sleepyhead.
Good morning, Master Cheetle.
How'd you sleep?
Well enough, though I did have some lingering side effects from your muscle relaxant, which, I should say, I will not be using again.
Good. You want to use those just in case, only in case of emergencies. Otherwise, you might build a dependency on it. You know what I'm saying?
A terrifying prospect.
From inside the fucking thing and rubbing her
Stop talking about me.
Why are my
hand
ears
over-
burning?
He'd hand over the last muscle relaxant that he has.
Oh. All right then. And he'll nod. That means you're gonna have to. He taps on the arbor. Do you want some jammies or something to help you out?
No, I will manage. I've come to trust my companions very closely.
Ah,
have
so you
nothing
sleep
more
in the nude and you're comfortable with your
No,
companions. I
not
understand.
that. I'm
No,
going to work. Is there a portion of the ship I can work on?
Oh, well, actually, if you are interested, Garrett's over there is looking for some fishing rods. We're gonna see if we can get us some extra food stuff before we depart Asmodia's seas.
I'm not an angler, so to speak, but
Oh, it's easy. You just cast a line, see what hooks, you pull it in. It's a very easy prospect.
I mean, sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
You could fall off the barge and die.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
I take your requests very literally.
You know what? I wish him all the best. Gareth, if you need any infusions placed upon your fishing rod, just holler. I'll be working on my new armor.
Understood.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go as well. I need to get some work done make sure that the shard itself is maintaining its integrity. He's kind of looking over, making some calculations. I do not like these numbers. We're gonna need a lot of short energy if we're to build the oxygen barrier once we get out into space.
How much do we need?
It'll be fine. We're gonna be sailing for quite some time. I'll get it all figured out. No worries. We kind of don't have a choice in the matter, you know.
Yes, I don't imagine Timo will accept a barge even with children on it.
Don't say that name to me. He just kind of walks inside. All right.
What the fuck am I gonna do in here?
So as Gareth continues to look around, you're gonna like come in and you're gonna see Cheetle walk in and looks over. Hey, how the kids doing?
Kid like, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either. Vanya, you doing okay?
I'm already asleep. She like yells up.
Can you put a hand over their nose a little bit? Not on the nose, just make sure they're still breathing.
It doesn't smell that bad.
No, not... First time at sea? Or in the air? Yeah,
Yep.
first time. Okay, I'll see if I can find some, yeah, I'll see if I can find something for you. Don't worries.
Okay.
You're gonna be okay, you know?
Sure.
Meanwhile, I think I found where you're at. Over on top of the barge. What are you currently doing, Vazika?
Is this a pipe something that she could climb into?
It is screwed tight.
Okay, well then she's in that spot right behind it. She's just curled up there in a tight little ball, and she's snoozing away.
Okay.
She ran laps, tired herself out, and now she's just sleeping.
Okie
Again.
dokie. Sounds good. All right. Before we do anything else, there's just one thing I need Marius to do. Marius, you'll see up the stairs a rolled up ball. A little rackling ball over there.
Which these are the stairs?
Yep. If you head up there.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah, see what's going on there. See what's going up.
Like the creature that she is, having found herself the corner of the ship to reside in, Marius sort of stares for several moments, and then would reach into his backpack with all of his adventuring equipment that he has, and he would stride forward, sort of this looming mass of metal over over Vazika, the sort of narrowed yellow lights of his helmet rotating in place, and as he'd rummage through his bag, sort of pulling out those clawed fingers, he'd very gently place a blanket on top of her and then make his way back downstairs.
All right.
She was curled up in a ball, but as he goes back down the stairs, one of her own claws reaches out and kind of like tucks it a little closer under her chin and curls up tighter.
That is adorable. All right. And yes, this barge has multiple levels that you are free to traverse.
Are these descending steps?
Ascending.
Ascending, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. To give you a better look of the up at the second level. Okay, so you managed to find yourself a fishing rod. Now, let me go and grab that real quick. Gareth. What? What are you laughing at?
I just imagine Gareth's image changes momentarily to Esmer.
First of all, what kind of fishing style will you be doing? You were starting to learn a bit about noodling, but that's probably not going to work on a ship that is moving.
Yeah, no, I would probably stick with just like still fishing, with like strength focused, and unless that seems to not work, but.
Oh, it's strength focused? No, you would have to choose between fly fishing, which is dex, still fishing, which is wisdom.
Okay. Yeah.
And you are not eligible for arcane fishing because you are not a spellcaster.
Not yet. So, yeah, fly fishing then.
All right, give me 1 second, please. I have to grab a thing. Who's our fly fisher in the fishing campaign besides Lance? What was Tom's character?
He's a shrimper.
I know he's a shrimper. Oh, Cajun Pete, yeah. One moment, please. I shall drag over into your features the still fishing. All right. So you find the fishing rod that you need. You are free to cast the line over at the side.
All right. This is the lowest part of the ship?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay, so before anything, go ahead and give me a... you're going to be spending your downtime activity this hour to fish up something?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. Also, we have a unique Asmodia fishing table, just FYI.
Oh, nice.
This fishing table ain't even in the book. This is specific for Asmodia.
DLC.
DLC. All right. Go ahead and give me a 1d20 roll, please.
1d20.
A 7. So for the next hour, you catch nothing. Nothing bites at the line.
Damn, we're just warming up.
Yep. So during that hour, I'm just going to hop over and see what everyone else is doing, since everyone kind of seems to be doing their thing. I see Marius is hard at work. Oh, there he is. He's like, I'm here.
I just shut back down. What's up?
Marius, what are you currently working on?
So on this side of the barge, Marius is currently out of his armor, the back sort of splayed open with that sort of padded interior. And he has the
one moment, please.
The Peacekeeper's armor. Oh,
making sure we got this. All right. Oh, so your armor is out, right?
Yes, I have. He has both sets currently like propped up.
Ah, gotcha. And you're just kind of like working on this now?
It's this particular part is what he's basically been waiting for. He would, I think Gareth is the only one. Marius basically takes from his main armor set, there is this sort of power cell that keeps the whole thing together. He would wrench free, sort of undo it from the armor, and cause the armor that it is, its mundane version, to sort of go limp, no longer this sort of like segmented plate design, as all of the various mechanical portions would pull back into the power cell.
Mm-hmm.
He would then take it, apply it to the plate armor that he got from the Peacekeeper, and it would spread over the entirety of the armor, sort of adding these various segmented plates, sort of causing it to become more articulated and eventually standing up on its own.
Mm-hmm.
A back paneling emerged, because all I need is apparently an action and my smith's tools to transform a set of armor into my new arcane armor.
Very cool. So you're able to apply that over and make it the full plate into your arcane armor. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Excellent. So now you've officially equipped it. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. If Marius was big before, this armor makes him look even bigger.
Oh, god damn. All right, so let me just go ahead and one moment, please. Just gotta do one of these. Woo!
Oh my.
And he'd spend the hour while Gareth is fishing, sort of very delicately tending to the new portions of his armor, sort of applying where places like his vials would go for cure wounds, where the launchers would be for dancing lights and everything like that. And that's what he's tending to.
Okay.
Could I as Vanya, could Vanya actually prepare more poison in this downtime?
Yes, you can. You can spend the next hour preparing it. It's going to cost another 50 credits, but yes, you can.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, at this point, I've just thrown up everything I had in my stomach. There's nothing else. So I'm just kind of spent and exhausted. But as I'm just sitting around doing nothing, I decide to make some more poison. So that's what I do.
You're going to watch as Cheadle's kind of like cleaning up everything around here, you know, making sure that the food area is free of vomit. And,
wow. I was careful, okay? I didn't just,
oh, but still going to make sure everything is nice and clean.
No, I appreciate that.
Hey, did you get that all out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Hopefully this isn't insensitive, but we do have bathrooms over at the back of the barge. If you want to, you know, puke up there.
There was just no time.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's why I'm letting you know, Hey!
And I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you know what? You're welcome.
What? Thank you. Just Vanya will be visibly confused at this interaction, and we'll just keep at the poison.
All right.
Yeah.
So you'll spend your hour making 3 more poisons. You're currently at 6 poisons.
Great.
Meanwhile, within the bunk area, at the end of the hour, Cheats, what are you doing during this hour?
It's not like you even care, right? I'm working what I can do, the best I can do, I mean, just like anyone else. She's just talking, talking to the unconscious, room.
Sorry.
Her best.
Saria wakes up.
Ah.
She looks over at Cheats. Still silent.
Oi.
She'll hop
Didn't mean to wake you.
past. And she'll just look at you. And she'll just say, Satchel.
Huh?
Where's my satchel?
I don't fucking know.
She gives you a sour expression as you curse in front of her.
Oh my god. I mean, I can help you look. We were kind of busy fighting.
She walks out the room.
All right, fine. You know what this is? She yells. Maybe we should have taken somebody else, huh?
Don't yell at the kid.
What do I even do? She just puts her hand on her head and she's like, oh.
As you're screaming, this boy kind of just kind of looks over against the wall as he tries to sleep.
She goes, oh fuck! I mean, she covers the vents of her mask. She'd leave.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She walks out.
Well, hey there, little one. How you? Okay.
She's kind of a brat. What the fuck? I need crap.
Oh my god. You'll watch as she'll start looking through the boxes.
She's looking for a satchel or something. She'll talk to you if you how?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just gonna let her do her thing, you know. She's probably going through it. They don't like kids. Yeah, so we're gonna just let her do her thing, you know.
Right. Oh, I don't have to like look. Like I don't have to go over there. Nothing, right?
I don't think so. I mean, if they need help them. You know, I mean, they are just kids after all. But
yeah.
He sighs a little bit. It's like, it's time to grow up, you know?
Yeah, I know a thing about that thing or two.
He'll wink over at you. Then he'll just say, yeah, you're doing fine, kid.
Yeah. She's gonna walk off. She's still rubbing at like her forehead. She's still wearing her mask. She doesn't take it off, but like she's got this like deep inset like shadow under her eyes, and her eyes have like barely any yellow to them. They're like this gray, and she's like,
All right. Marius, what are you doing?
Hearing, first off, he can't glare at Sheets like he would like to with his new set of armor. But seeing and hearing that the child is looking for a satchel, Marius will go over quiet, not saying a word. If she needs help, like lifting boxes or like trying to get into the other crates, he will help by lifting them up, moving things aside, and sort of providing a light for her to look through the crates to try and find her satchel.
Okay. During this hour, will you be spending your downtime activity fishing again, Gareth?
Yes.
Give me a 1d20 roll.
Come on.
All right. Oh boy. You will hook something.
Nope.
Go ahead and give me a fishing check with still fishing. It'll be over in your features.
Still fishing.
All right. You will immediately. Ooh. You will pull up a stone block with a chain wrapped around it. It's been warped and eroded over time due to the body of water it was fished out of. A mysterious shackle, unlocked, is attached to its side.
Oh. Some sort of artifact. You know, like place it over here and then.
It's junk! Just throw it over!
Oh. Well, I'll take the stone and chunk it over. He was kind of excited to look it over more, but he's going to get back to fishing.
All right. During this next hour, Vanya, are you doing anything else over this next hour?
I think I'm going to go outside.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. Just trying to get some fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Vanya, how you feeling?
I guess a bit better.
Hey, you'll get the hang of it. Hey, don't worry about it, okay?
Right. Right.
Enjoy some of the fresh air, he says in air quotes, that Asmodia has to offer.
I'll just take a sniff as he says that and just roll my eyes, kind of like.
We won't be overseas for too much longer, you know.
I hope so.
So,
how are the kids? I guess.
He shrugs. She seems to be looking for something.
Oh.
Mariah seems to be handling it. He just fished up a rock. Points over at Gareth.
A rock.
Yeah. With a chain around it.
It was an artifact.
It was. He whispers, "It wasn't an artifact. It was a piece of junk." And we learned Sheets is bad with kids.
Well,
Fuck you.
See?
I'm great with kids. They fucking love me.
Looming back, language.
They freaking love me.
is that so?
Yeah.
Well, oh,
That one just, maybe not that one.
okay then. I see everyone is doing great out here, huh?
Just, take it easy, Vanya, you know? Just, nothing to fret or worry about while we're traveling. This might be the only time we get a breather like this, you know?
Well, such air around us, that breather is not great, is it?
Well. And kind of just continues
like
to.
how we just walk away from each other as we speak.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm just disinterested in this conversation completely.
No, he's just continuing to work on the crystal. That's not the way he's taking it at all. All right. So, after the hour passes, Cheats, what are you doing for the hour?
She would be leaning out, kind of just watching at this water, I guess, as they passed. And she would, probably take out her new little dagger and like work over it, looking at all the different, intentions and just taking care of it. Her chica.
Okie dokie. It's kind of what? Sorry, go on. What were you saying?
Watch your footing over there, Cheats. Don't want to go overboard.
She gives him like this look, like
He doesn't look at her to say that at all, so he's just like focused on the pole.
yeah, I think I'll be all right. I'm pretty dexterous. She like spins the blade in her hand. You having fun with the fishing?
Well, it's a bit tricky to get used to this speed of movement, but we'll need more food for the road. Well, the sky, I suppose. Trying to catch some in the meantime.
Should meander. Well, it can't be that She'd like look back. Can't be that hard, you know? We need a little bit of bolstering.
Well, if you want to give it a shot, there's also more rods, I believe, in the supplies over there.
Sure.
Beats doing nothing.
Fine. I mean, speak for yourself.
Cheats, what kind of fishing style would you like to adopt? The still fishing style is for wisdom, while the fly fishing style is for dexterity.
I'll take the beast. No, we're going fly fishing.
Oh, fly fishing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And she's also gonna take her whip and kind of reinforce the bottom of the pole.
Yeah.
With like these, because her whip has like these bladed. It's made of like all these little blades that would separate and then return together. So she just kind of twists it around to give it this better grip and flexibility.
Okay.
To walk back over with it.
So, as the hour passes, you two will be spending your downtime activities fishing. We'll actually start with Cheats this time. Cheats, give me a 1d20 roll, please.
First one to catch a fish buys
dinner.
Cooks dinner.
Pog. No bite for you. Can I get a 1d20 roll, please? Gareth. Ooh. You get a big old bite.
You see?
It'd be random.
Just random. Go ahead and give me a still fishing check.
Features, yes.
Correct. Oh, a 22 is sufficient as you begin to... One moment, let me pull up my notes really quick. For this fish in particular, I think this one is probably one of the more unique fish that this ocean has to offer. So, fish, Asmodia, and this fish right over here. You'll start to reel this fish in. And as you do so, you'll kind of watch as the shadow of this like smallish fish begins to surface over to the sea. And then you will watch as this small shadow of a fish will suddenly enlarge. And it is sort of like oval-like fish now turns into this giant sphere, and the weight of the fish is now pulling your line down, making the next DC for you to beat more difficult. Go ahead and give me another still fish check, please. And you watch as the weight is starting to pull down. That 13 will be a failure. And as it starts...
Can I reach over and help since I didn't catch anything?
You're actually dead. So this is during the hour. So you're also kind of like you're currently focused on your line. So this is
fuck
the
you.
Yeah,
Right? Fuck you, Lobos. Not for you. I gotta focus on my own line.
Give me one more roll. You'll watch as the sphere sort of deflates back to its normal oval shape. Another still fishing check, please. And as you feel hope begin to fall over you, you'll hear the snapping of the hook as the fish manages to get away. That you felt
that,
but you felt as if you were very close.
Damn, just the way of it.
That's how it is, I suppose.
Pat him on the
Maurice.
back. It's just warming up, right?
Of course. First an ancient artifact, nearly the biggest fish out in the sea, and now...
Cheadle's just shaking his head when he says when you say that.
I mean, we can't all be winners. You get it.
Now, are you busy over there, Marius?
Is she still looking for her satchel?
She pulls out a quill, an ink blot, and a piece of papyrus, and starts to walk back to the room.
There's nothing said to the child when they pass. Just would start making his way over. This, by the way, Marius is his armor set is now a foot taller than it was before. He looks massive.
Wow.
I look back, like her eyes trained on now his chest. She just goes, eh? And the head looks up. Oh my god.
This is that meme where like the shadow of the chest is like overshadowing you currently, Chiefs.
That's so funny.
The boobies.
That's it. Yeah, she just stared up at his. Just like a giant, massive metal man.
Is there something I can help you with?
Wow. Well, you sure fitted that together quickly. You said you could perhaps provide a boon to our fishing. We may not have too much more time over the sea, so speed is of the essence.
Very well.
Marius, that looks sick.
Thanks.
Nice job.
I actually have the other armor left over. I was going to use it for one of your prosthetics, actually.
You didn't gotta do that.
I said I would. What, how do you go about your fishing, Gareth?
Oh, I'm simply doing some still fishing. Nothing fancy.
Still fishing is wisdom.
Correct.
I'm going to enhance ability. I'm going to produce a small diamond-like shard, press it into his armor, a familiar slot that he has made his infusions with before.
Dab it into his forehead.
I'm going to give him Owl's Wisdom, which is advantage on all wisdom checks.
Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Marius.
It'll last for an hour, and I have to maintain concentration.
Hmm. Well,
She's like looks expectantly.
I shan't waste this.
Looking at Cheats. Oh, are you also fishing?
She pulls her like pole away from the wall, and it's got her whip like wrapped around it, all like MacGyver style. Yeah.
What is that?
What about me?
Well, I didn't know you were fishing, I'm afraid. I'll get you on the next one.
She like rubs her jaw like in her nose. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
Right, Brett.
Yeah, cool armor, by the way.
Thank you.
I worked on it myself.
You look great. Whatever.
All right.
Yelling compliments back.
You're doing wonderful. I really appreciate you. You're just gonna kind of hear off in the distance, like Cheadle just chuckling to himself as he's continuing to refine the crystal. Hey, Marius, you doing anything right now?
No, I was going to start breaking down my old set of armor. What do you need?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do that then. And then he's just gonna continue working on the crystal.
He would pause and then immediately make his way over to Cheadle.
What is it that you need?
Oh God. Nothing. Look, if you just was looking for something to do, I'm gonna need help refining this crystal. That's all. I don't need help, but keep you busy and whatnot. But if you got other things to do, don't worry about it.
My breaking down of my armor was more of a personal point of interest. If this will keep us alive, I will gladly dedicate my time to it.
Well, I mean, we got plenty of time anyways. I just need, well, actually, no, this will be good for you. Shantex, is going to be pretty present once we get back over to Katos.
Very much so.
All right, then. Okay, I need your help, and I need you to concentrate on this thing right over here, so...
Looks back at Gareth.
I'm gonna go ahead and present some formulas to you, and I know it's gonna be pretty intense.
Ooh.
Like mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gonna need your focus on this section, because if you fuck this up, it blows up the barge.
Okay, so
the kids explode one by one in front of you.
I currently have an enchantment going on Gareth to catch us some food.
So you're busy.
Is there anything else you need help with?
No, I'm good, thanks.
After the hour, I'm yours.
Uh-huh. That's what I fucking said. He starts whispering under his breath as he keeps working.
You're doing great.
God.
Hello, Marius.
Please catch something.
Cheats, give me a 1d20 roll, please. All right. Cheats, you find something biting on the line and kind of beginning to pull a little bit. Go ahead and
just kind of goes, oh shit, oh my god, look!
Points. Give me a fly fishing check. It'll be in your features. Oh wait, it says still fishing. Ew, yuck. One moment, please. Hey, give me a minute. Please, I'm working on it. Give me a kiss, I would do. See over here. Just gotta unlock this. I need to go ahead and unlock this. Perfect. Delete that. Who's our fly fisher?
Me.
I don't think we have a fly fisher.
Didn't we have a fly fisher? I could have sworn we did.
I'm fairly certain.
I might have said fly fishing at first, but we went with stealth fishing, and I was just playing with it.
Oh, God. One moment, please. Oh,
I got a wisdom buff right now, so like.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, sorry about that. I kind of fucked that up. Actually, I can get this fixed for you. 1 second, please. One of you guys was a fly fisher. I know it. I fucking know it.
I think we were all like arcane and still fishing. I don't think there was a single fly fishing hurt in our group.
Unbelievable.
Summer.
Summer was.
Oh, Lance didn't catch anything.
That is fucked. And I
point at Summer.
That's kind of fucked, yo. All right. And then you could start doing fly fishing there. And okay. 1 moment, please. Would that have... All right. So actually, because you did say fly fishing, correct, Gareth? Before?
Right. Yeah. Initially.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna retcon. You were fly fishing, which means that 15 would have been a 16.
Whoa.
And you would have successfully caught the fish.
Whoa.
So, going back in time,
Just jumps out of the water at him.
Yeah. I'm here the whole time. You caught yourself.
Out at him.
You caught yourself a toxic spike pufferfish.
Oh, boy.
Which is why you saw it enlarge into that sphere. It's currently hooked on your rod. What do you do?
Oh. Is this even edible?
Oh, that's poisonous. You say, looking at it. We can't eat that.
Oh my God.
What about Vanya? Can she make use of the poison at all?
Hey, I think she can. He kind of like looks over at Vanya. The toxic spike pufferfish is worth a market value of 190 credits.
Oh my God.
Wow. And because of its poisonous properties, Vanya can use this to make poisons instead of using her own credit supply.
We just caught $200.
Is it like more potent than the stuff that?
Oh no, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same kind of poison, but
a bit more potent, right?
No, but you are able to spend you're able to use this fish to make the poison instead of your own credit supply.
Right.
Vanya,
Yeah.
you may be able to make use of this fish. Come here.
How are you showing the fish?
What are you talking about?
He's just holding it on the line right now.
Like I'm trying to see what he's holding up, but I can't really tell. Like I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
The Marius moves to clear up some of the room.
Like flailing around.
Cheetle, is there a bucket anywhere?
Just club it.
Oh my fucking God.
He'll reach in and grab his normal sword and just bash it with the hilt.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God. What, you wanted me to witness this?
What? No.
What, do you think you're some kind of man or something that you could beat up a defenseless fish?
Did you just tell me to do that? What are you doing?
I didn't say anything. He says, muttering under his breath. Did anyone else hear anything? He says, looking at like Cheats and Marius, like with a look of like, don't say anything.
Back me up here. I don't. Anyways.
Oh my God! I can't believe you're beating fish.
But children on the boat.
The children are here.
The children.
Focus. I believe this fish has poisonous properties you could make use of.
You want to poison me?
Not you. You're the poisoner. What's happening? What's happening?
Cheetle shakes his head. You think you know a person?
Oh my God.
Look, he'll like unhook the puffer fish and just kind of like slump it on top of.
Go ahead and
the
make a
nearest
dexterity
crate.
save as you see one of the spikes try and stab you in the hand.
Oh, good. Son of a.
Oh my god.
All right. So let me go ahead and just check. Let me just go ahead.
I could have carried that in my prosthetic. Why did you do that?
Let me just go ahead and check out a thing real quick. Give me a moment. All right. It's so you'll as you grab it, you'll watch as one of the spikes of the pufferfish just kind of like just stabs you right in the hand, and your hand starts to feel numb. Please give me a Constitution saving throw. There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Oh my
All
God.
right. So your hand kind of like swells up a little bit, and then it goes back down.
He'll try and take it off the line again.
How?
He's just unhooking it. So I mean, well,
Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Would you like help with that?
It stabs you, but you're immune to the poison. Are you just holding on while you're enduring the spikes now?
Get this.
You want to hook
harder
it.
than it looks.
You want to hook it at that point. You're holding as you're watching this thing try to repeatedly stab you.
He like slams it down on top of the crate and just walks over. And
Oh my god.
All right.
The fish is
You
dead.
wanted to give this thing to me.
The fish is definitely dead. Yeah, I mean it's it's like a poisonous pufferfish. You could probably
Yeah,
use
you
that.
see that, Cheetle? You wanted to poison me.
Whoa.
What a man.
What?
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 I'm fishing over here now.
All right. Hey, it looks like she's got something on the line like we were originally gonna do. Okay. Anyways.
Turns back.
Give me a fly fishing check, please, Cheats. Ooh, baby. I think as you begin to this thing's heavy. You'll begin to see this sizable shadow kind of coming up. It looks like it's the size of you. I need another I need another fly fishing check, please.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
doing?
Look at it. Ah! She just like hooks it on the edge of the fucking boat, trying to dexterously use it as leverage to pull it out.
Oh!
Holy.
You will
Hot damn.
you will reel in this massive tuna, an umbral scale tuna. This thing weighs 65 pounds and is worth 115 credits, which means you could make from this 23 rations, which is going to be a sizable food supply for everyone. This diamond-shaped fish with scales as black as the darkest void, if not for its bright yellow eyes. This tuna would not be recognizable in the in the darkness. A common unbothered fish of shadowy environments, the umbral scale tuna, when eaten, leaves one feeling empty, but physically and mentally, and does not provide much nourishment. But when fashioned into dried up rations, it'll do just fine. Very good.
Yeah,
Even
she,
to
like,
the cat to catch the
reels it
fish.
in, right? And she's like, "Oh my God, yo, big boy, I need some help! Oh, look at this thing!" She's like,
Cheats
just enough strength to hold the rod, as she has a -8 or a -1. So she's just like, "Come on, somebody help me!"
Cheats is currently over encumbered, and her movement drops down to 0 feet.
She's starting to have a panic attack.
Marius will try to assist.
I can't move. I can't move.
Marius is now over encumbered. And,
Oh my gosh.
well, you
This
have
thing is fucking massive.
I'm gonna go help too.
this thing is the same weight as your plate arbor.
like his armor. He holds it up and then immediately stops moving. And he goes,
Why did you catch this unholy thing?
Oh, that's gonna be real good.
Hey,
Hey,
you should have helped me.
hand it over.
What?
Are you certain?
Hand it over.
On the fucking
but very gently,
Uh-huh.
sort of set it into his hands.
He throws it over his shoulder and then, as if nothing was phasing him, walks over to the kitchen.
Cheats leans down. Oh my god, what a man.
Oh, we're gonna be eating
He's a
good.
goblin?
You hear off in the distance.
What did Mario say?
Are we certain he's a goblin?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Was he wearing a belt?
I'm gonna go set my other set of armor down now, so I have more room.
Yeah, okay. She just turns back like, yeah.
Oh.
Throws her line back up.
Let me check real quick. Where do you put the armor? The other armor, the splint.
He would sort of set it up. So what he's sort of preparing along these benches is a sort of mock-up or a pseudo workshop.
Ooh.
Setting up his tools and supplies because I am going to try and break down the splint mail armor and upgrade one of Cheats' prosthetics.
Ooh.
Try and either make her faster in some way, shape, or form, or just sort of bring it in terms of quality more in line, because on her art she has two non-matching prosthetics.
Right.
So Marius is going to try and rectify that.
So first of all, the winding path, just because it's been a while, is that an artificer infusion or is that a thing? Okay, cool, awesome. I was like,
So when I got level 8, I changed my infusions.
Gotcha.
Because when you level up, you can change them. So in my journal, I have a new list of all of my infusions.
Epic.
Oh,
Jeez. Oh, okay.
My
Oh my god, her his tools are just rolling.
He's dropping all his wrenches over there.
I dropped my
Breaking
spanner.
tools.
Oh shit.
Cheadle's
That
just like
wasn't my leg, was it?
Cheadle just screams off in the distance. Need help with that?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What a man.
Listen, I have any dexterity, okay?
Gareth, go ahead and give me a roll.
Mm-hmm.
A 1d20, please. Ooh. Give me your fly fishing check. This will be made at advantage because I'm assuming you would have gotten the dex bonus, the dexterity enhancement. Yes. So shift. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you shift click?
I did, but it didn't do the.
Are you sure?
I shift clicked it from the little like hot bar, not the.
Give me 1 second. Oh, you know why? I know why. Go ahead and give me another roll. We'll see. I know why I did. Oh, baby.
Ooh.
All right.
I never doubted you.
Good God. Ooh. You see this small shadow come up. And then you reel out a coin purse. Little coin pouch.
I'll open the coin purse.
Inside, you will find a credit worth 91 credits.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
more artifacts. He'll
We're rich.
slide it into a pouch of his and hold on to it.
You have gained 91 credits. You're currently at 1,091 credits. With 12 o'clock approaching, you will see that this will be your final hour as the landmass is now approaching. So if you are to fish, this will be your last attempt to do so.
Very good.
She looks back at Marius expectingly.
Yes, Marius will Marius, as a man of his word, will bestow her with the appropriate enchantment required
Ironically, it's Cat's Grace.
Do you have to say?
Yay.
Do you have to say Nia after you get Cat's Grace?
What is the verbal somatic for casting Cat's Grace?
I think
Mariah?
I think Nia, right? That's what I've read. That's what Jeremy Crawford said.
This is, again, very similar to where Marius would sort of hold out a hand to his own armor. It would produce this small yellow crystal. He would then basically set it into a port that he made on her armor. And then it would shoot this sort of like temporary imbuement. And I think the word would be Cyrus.
Oh. Adorable.
It gets me every time.
Oh.
She'll just look at him after he says it. Yeah, I miss him too.
All
She'll
right.
turn back with her fishing pole.
Cheats, give me your 1d20 roll. Ooh. Over this hour, nothing happens. You don't land anything on the hook. I'm so sorry. Gareth.
Oh?
1d20 roll, please.
I need
What
this
if I ring the
blessing.
bell I have over the water? Does it help?
Ring the bell?
Or like drop some ball bearings into the water like it's raining? Because rain.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that'll just, you'll be littering. There's no
Hey.
crime against that right now.
Exactly.
Your inventory will be
Saying
lighter.
Fish like the rain, it'll be like rain.
That's the, like, you drop the ball bearings, it just kind of keeps going. Gareth, you catch something on the line.
Oh.
And as you reel it in, it's a ball bearing that's being dropped in front of you from Cheats.
She watches looking for the fish.
You scared all the fish away.
No, I didn't. You scared the fish away.
Why are you throwing trash into the sea?
I'm not throwing trash. They're very meticulous choices.
Meticulous. What sort of fish eats ball bearings?
It's not so they eat them, Garrett. Quite it's so that they think it's raining.
Right.
Raining. Yes. Well, seems like that's all we'll have time for. I'm going to head to my bunk and take a short rest.
You okay? Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right.
Good job with the fish catch. An impressive one, certainly. And then he mutters under his breath as he walks off. Mine was more expensive though.
Yeah, but mine's gonna feed us.
Holy
She
shit.
just pouts as she crosses her arms and goes to sit down the fishing pole.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
She starts making barking noises. As the hour passes, you'll actually start to cross over, starting into the desert. And as the barge continues to fly over the start of the sandy dunes as you travel over to the north. As you walk inside, Gareth, you're just taking a short rest.
Yeah. For like 1 hour, he's just gonna kind of chill.
Okay. Nice little short rest. You'll watch as Saria walks out.
Hello, Thorin and Tracy.
they're sleeping. You're just watching.
I thought. Oh, they're still sleeping. I thought they were all awake at this point.
No.
It's been hours.
Hello there.
Well, I think he'll still say it, assuming they're awake.
Yeah.
And then he'll, like, stop himself.
While you're working on taking apart the armor, you'll feel a little tap.
Marius sort of one of his hands has been turned into like this auto hammer, and it's sort of working away at a piece of metal. And as the hand taps, he sort of stops the whole assembly stops, and sort of having to keep the armor in place, the back would open, and he would sort of like half lean out of the armor, expecting cheats, but sees the child and goes,
"Oh, do you need more help?"
This is for you. And she will hand you a note.
He would take it.
I was supposed
to give it a quick read.
I was supposed to give this to you. And then you'll watch as she walks away. The note is in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you see it.
I'm reading it right now.
Oh, okay.
Marius sort of like has a hand, his actual arm sort of curled along the inside of the helmet, sort of half leaning out. And he's holding this note, this sort of the beautiful penmanship that's scrawled across it, and he's reading it. And he sort of looks back up at the child. Did they have any like very notable or discernible features that would stand out to Marius?
She's an elf, that's about it, but you already see her walk back inside.
He would sort of very gently, having read this, sort of very gently fold it up and place it into one of the sort of more internal compartments here on the inside of the armor.
Okay.
And then would start going back to work, sort of his mind now elsewhere.
Cheat slowly approaches. Cheats, you can definitely tell something's up.
Cheats kind of comes over and tucks away like the fishing pole and searches, like looks up and sees that everyone else is left, and there is a familiar sight of Marius continuing on working without really taking breaks. And she will rummage through some of the boxes and find a ration.
Yeah, you would immediately find the ration. What's Marius's general state currently?
Marius is trying to, like, as the hammer is sort of working at this piece of metal, it's almost like the world around him for a moment has gone very quiet, and he is trying to recall if this like poem is familiar.
Go ahead and make a investigation check. Ooh.
Big brain, huh?
Yeah, I had a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just give me a general wisdom check for memory. This isn't a history check. This is to see if it recalls something familiar to you.
Sorry, history or wisdom?
Oh, wisdom, please.
Wisdom. Oh, okay.
All right.
How about a non-critical fail?
You can't seem to recall anything familiar about the poem, but there is a strange tone to it. The words themselves kind of weigh heavy upon you, but you're uncertain as to why or even how. Are you giving... Go on, yeah.
I think he'd eventually, like, not even realize that he stopped working. I think Marius is sort of in this sort of knelt position using his tools, and then the whole process just sort of slows down until it stops. Like the hammers mid-strike, the various sort of ports along his back are no longer producing any light or sound, and he's just sort of in his own mind, not even real. I sort of lost very deeply in thought.
Cheats, I think you would notice this.
She'd come up with like the ration in her hand and come to his like side, looking up at him. Hey. You all right in there?
It would be a moment before Marius fully reacted. The sort of, even the lights on the front of his visor have gone dim. But once he's sort of drawn to the sound of somebody talking to him, they'd light back up, and he'd sort of turn his head to face her fully.
Oh, I just feel as if I've forgotten something.
I mean, you've been hammering at this thing for like what, 4 fucking hours now? 3? So why don't you take a break or something? She holds up the ration.
I don't think it's that. I'm not certain. I feel like it's at the tip of my tongue, and yet it slips away like grains of sand.
This causes her brows to knit together. You? Come on. You don't forget nothing.
But I think I did.
Well, I mean, I'd ask you, what do you think it is? But I don't think that would help. Kinda hard to help somebody remember something.
He'd go quiet again. Sort of eventually the auto hammer sort of retracting and eventually returning to its full fist capacity, and he'd sort of push himself up to stand fully upright.
I think a break would be sufficient.
Yeah. What triggered you to think you forgot something? Maybe it's the armor. She like taps the ration against the new armor.
No, I think it's something more. Come on.
Did he say go on?
He said, come on.
Oh. She, like retracts the ration and continues to follow behind him, her eyes like looking at his workstation as she went.
All right. So as you would return back over into and take a moment break to pass through, your travels would continue across the desert sands, as you will soon slowly begin to leave this this part of the landmass and enter more into the old Luxian territories. The desert will have will definitely be a longer journey as you would cross through. But there definitely seems to be more questions than there are answers. As Saria sort of just sits at the end of the bed, staring forward against the wall, without care or emotion. And she's just staring on ahead. She'll close her eyes and return back to sleep, to dream something anew. And that is where we will end today's session of Into the Shadows Breach. Thank you so much for playing.
What the fuck did you do to me? I point a gun at Brett. What the fuck did you do to me?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I swear to God.
What? What do you mean, what did I do to you?
I'm dying to know what the note.
Yeah,
Dying.
I was surprised Marius kept the note to himself. Now everyone wants to know what it is.
Maybe I'll share it. Smile.
Wow.
DM to DM.
Hey, Smile. You should have been nicer to the kid.
Hey, she was mean to me.
All right, let's go ahead and do a screen share. We'll do some bingo and we'll do some fan art as you guys will be continuing your barge journey across the way. So let's do a screen share. Trying to figure out which screen we're in. Here we go. Did everyone enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Always.
Good.
Always a blast.
Very good. Bingo, 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 bingo. That's not the screen. What the hell? That's the screen. All right. Am I sharing? You guys see the bingo screen?
Yes.
All right, excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and generate this card. There we go. No combat or leaving the continent, only crafting. Man, that was very specific. There was... well, there wasn't any crafting, so... You guys went...
I crafted poison!
But it says only crafting, and there wasn't only crafting. And so you guys, with this, you focused too heavy, so no, I can't do that.
Damn.
We were crafting a better friendship, okay?
Were we, though?
All of us together, enjoying this barge ride, okay?
Uh-huh.
Crafting a better connection.
All right. Ships travel RP, yep. Prosser encountered, nope. The group tried to warn the other Sentinel bases on Asmodia. No.
Other Sentinel bases?
Oh yeah, I mean there are several camps kind of like around Asmodia, but I mean they would all be surrounding the breach. So as far as communication goes, there really isn't. So the option would be to go to where the resources are, which would be the Ionian Senate, because all of the Sentinel bases would definitely be well aware that something has come out of the breach. You don't need communication for that. And unfortunately, when it comes to communication, the only way to do that is, on foot and approaching anywhere close to the gate now would be not good. The group tried to warn this. Gareth and the kids are fascinated by space/IO. Nope. We haven't even got there yet. Cheadle improves the party's weapons ability. No. Funeral pyre for the Sentinels. No. The flight has to land before reaching the capital. No. The party meets bounty hunters. No. A riot/uprising in Wardenfell. Unknown.
Yeah, probably.
Unknown. Shard phones, ? As I have stated before, Fireside, shard technology is especially limited over on Asmodia. So things like shard phones are not possible. So you can't just pick up a phone and be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? A lot of the shadow stuff dampens magical effects like long-term communication. The reason why you guys are leaving on an old barge is because of its limited shard technology. And yeah, it's not good. So anyways, Cheetle, the party meets bounty hunters. No, right up, no. The quiet and rebellious girl opens up to the party. I'm gonna give that a kind of. Vizika eats, licks, sniffs something she shouldn't. Yeah, 2 rations instead of 1. What type of cocktail would your character enjoy the most? Everyone answer at the same time.
Cosmopolitan.
I don't drink cocktails. I have no idea.
Sex on the beach.
All right.
No, a drink, Bobby. A drink.
That is a drink, silly. Ho, ho, ho.
That's what I like. Sorry. Are we doing characters or me?
It just says, what type of cocktail would your character enjoy the most?
Oh, freaking something cool where shit moves around. I don't know.
Great stuff.
Like
Good input. Good input.
Jaeger bomb.
The kids want to learn how to fight. No, the party do not leave Asmodia this session. Yes. Parenting RP. I'm gonna say yes. Just yeah. I didn't say good parenting RP.
Hey.
Memory moment.
Yes.
I mean,
Marius at the end. That was a memory moment.
My 4, very memorable.
You can't remember.
No, well, when they say memory moment,
well, when they say it's
hold
not
up, hold on.
There. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay, let me finish what I was about to say.
Okay.
What they mean is just as a recap, or if there's something you might not know, is your characters in IO are linked to each other. So in multiple different phases.
We've had that happen once, right?
Yes, that is correct. With cheats and the power of Hio. That is a what would be defined as a memory moment. So I will not be specific about a memory moment, but I will check it off. So there we go. Reference to other campaigns? No. Gareth goes fishing? Yes.
I said Hellebor's name. So.
What? When?
Smile.
Why'd you say Hellebor's name?
I said it earlier when Vanya put me on her back.
Wait, what?
She said, just one more Hellebor.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, there it is. I'm gonna check that off. I did not hear that at all. They fly over Clayberry. Nope. One of the kids ask about Cheats' drugs. No, but that's going to be pretty funny. Vizika and Vanya moments. Doesn't have to be face spitting. No. Party finds a dog cat to show the kids. What the fuck? Marius and Cheats moments. Sure. And Nat 20 nopers.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, wasn't it the fishing?
Gareth had a nat 20.
Oh, you did? Then yeah, there we go. I'll check that off.
No bingo, though.
Good job, Gareth.
Good job! Yay!
Technically, we did the funeral pyre like at the end of season 1. So
that's true. Well,
counts, right?
So, well, the problem is there wasn't a funeral pyre this session, so I can't check that off.
It was big. It's still burning.
Because if we were to check off stuff that happened in previous sessions, we'd be getting bingos all the time. So it's gotta be on. It's gotta be on this session. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Fan art time. It is time for fan art.
Fart time.
It is time for fan art. I'm gonna fart now.
Oh my! What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where we're at. Okay, here we are. Behold.
Oh, cute. Cute.
Fire.
It was fire resistant.
Fire resistant. Don't worry.
Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her.
She's a Pokemon.
Oh, my
Blanky.
Blanky.
Vanya, my beloved.
Oh my god.
What?
She's so hot.
I'm sorry. What? Am I getting my own
Mommy?
comic book or something?
Oh
What's
my
happening here?
god.
What is going on?
Amogus.
Fire.
People really
we
look
definitely
at
have to
Whoa,
make it
whoa,
happen.
whoa.
We have to make it happen.
Come on, it's so
Those
sick.
colors.
This is sick.
Burgers.
Whoa.
Tail.
God damn.
Fire tail, fire tail.
Fire tail. Fire.
Oh, hello.
I don't like that.
I like that.
I don't like that.
You jelly?
I like that.
I hate it.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
What was that?
saw
The
Marius.
making of Marius.
Oh God.
I saw Marius. Oh my god.
What?
Make
Oh.
that bigger.
Oh!
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Bigger.
Big.
I'm a
Behold.
marketable plushie!
What
Behold.
the fuck?
He's ignoring.
Oh my
Make it
fucking
bigger.
god!
What the fuck? Are you
Jeez.
kidding?
Make
I'll,
it-
buy your, I'll take your
Fuck.
entire stock.
That is amazing.
Make it bigger.
No, the screen. We wanted to see it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Oh
Animation.
My god.
Holy shit!
God.
It's so
wow.
cool.
Oh no, he's hot.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
double
no.
net ones, baby.
Oh shit.
Nice socks.
Not
Yeah.
cute.
I love her eyes.
Look at that cat.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that cat.
To kick.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like
The fucking
it.
glaive. That's so
Nice.
sad.
That's our sniper!
You're so cool. So cool.
And then after killing
What
this raw
the-
blood, our
Oh,
proud
Jesus.
heroes were tasked with
Holy
helping.
Did they write out my entire?
Wait, what am I saying? Okay, plan B. Everyone pick a who to seduce?
Politician
A
to
politician?
seduce.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I called dibs on the
Great.
Hey, oh my. Oh,
Yo.
what?
Yo.
No.
Damn. Oh,
Physica!
Yeah.
I gotta dying. I haven't seen it.
Amazing.
Gareth? No.
No.
We're dead there.
Oh my god. They killed Kenny.
Mariah.
Oh my god!
Vanya. Nya.
Vanya.
Vanya.
Vanya, no.
Oh, dang. Selfie time.
I love it.
Hey,
Hello,
hey,
boy. Hello, boy.
Oh.
hey, I hate it here.
God, you'd never like my friends. Oh my god, she's so cool. We have to make her tail on fire right now.
Yeah.
We really do.
You're just gonna light her tail on fire one day.
Yes.
And
It
that's
works.
Look at our wall.
Oh my
our
God!
champion.
Yeah.
It hurts so bad.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh my
Double net
god.
ones, baby.
Analyze that poem.
Oh, the glasses.
Why could she be reading like that? Tell me.
Really
What?
dumb though.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The boys.
Yo.
The
The
brothers.
lad.
Sword.
He looks sick as fuck.
The brothers. Hey, man.
Oh, okay.
Blink, motherfucker, blink. Oh. Vomiting?
Wow.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Is she vomiting or hot? I
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's like,
She's hot
could
while
be-
vomiting.
right.
God.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my god.
That's so scary.
Your fucking time ends now.
Yeah.
The lad.
Yeah.
Bitch, fear me. Goblins, what? I want to know what the rest of the hat says.
What the
Who
fuck?
did this? I need to know.
Hey.
Hey.
What the fuck,
Oh.
bro?
Oh,
Oh, what's going on here?
oh,
Stupid puffer shit.
oh.
Hearing all of you make me
You meet the Senate.
Mega Marius.
Oh my god.
Crikey.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking fall.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Holy
Goddamn.
shnikes.
Yo.
Look at those
Hammer
Rocket
foot.
hammer feet.
Believe in the me that believes in you. I'm a fucking Gundam, baby.
All right. Well, that is it for
Wowie.
today. Thank you guys so much for playing.
Epico.
I will see you guys the next time.
Thank you for running, brother. It was kind
Thank
of fun.
you.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.